When I was getting ready for paramedic school, I had an amazing game plan and it really paid off. With EMT school, halfway through, I wasn't where I wanted to be. I made a big change. I'm going to talk to you about what I did here. I wish if I could go back in time, I'm going to share with you like what I would have done differently. The first thing I would have done differently was I would have pre-game studied. So this is a term I coined. It's called pre-game study. What that is you just gathering an awareness level, doing some studying, doing some research on the main topics of the class that you're about to take. So for EMT, that would be anatomy and physiology, some of the most basic EMT skills, and having an understanding of some common signs and symptoms of emergencies. You do that a few months before class, you start doing that, you're going to be in an amazing position. The second thing I would have done differently in EMT class is I would have sat all the way up in the front row and I would have recorded the lectures of my instructor. This is exactly what I did to get a leg up when I went to paramedic school later on. I wish I'd known this when I went to EMT school, but now you know. So first day, get in that front row, get your phone out and record the lecture. Why? When you're in the car, if you're commuting or driving, don't listen to music. Listen to your instructor. Listen to your instructor. Play those audios over and over and over, right? Inside my course, I have audio lectures as well. So that way it's constantly going in your brain while you're driving, going around, right? The other thing is, those quizzes that you take in class, where do you think they come from? The lectures right there. So that's another way for you to get that in your head. Back when I was 19, about 11 years ago, when I was in EMT school, I wish I stayed for every single extra help session. I started doing this about halfway through class, and it helped me tremendously. I wish I did it earlier on. So if your instructor says to you, who wants to stay for extra help? Or they're open to staying for extra help, do it. The earlier you do it, the better your grades are going to be. Before EMT class, or even in the middle of EMT class, that's still fair. It's a great tip to start to network with the volunteer ambulances in your area. Depending on where you live, you may be in a place where jobs are totally just readily available. In other areas, you may be served by a volunteer ambulance service, right? You can also, in some areas, the volunteer ambulance service, you could do a deal with them where you agree to pick up a certain number of shifts, and then they will give you a grant to actually, or pay for your EMT class. These things are out there. You have to do some research on it. It's not in every area, but in some areas you may find that. So before you go to class, you could network with a volunteer ambulance, get your school paid for. Then as soon as you get out, you're getting experience while other people are waiting. You have a leg up. Everything we're talking about here is getting a leg up to make the process faster and easier for you. If you are getting ready for any level of EMS, from responder to medic, EMT, advanced EMT, or you're in school right now or getting ready for your national registry exam, the first link in the description is the exact resource that I give to all my students who have passed school and national registry. You can get started with it right now, start preparing for school, getting a leg up. And if you're in those other areas like school or NREMT, it's the exact resource that I give. Just for watching this video, I will give you lifetime access right now. First link in the description, and I look forward to all your success. Let's go.